And then what else? And then yesterday I went to the gym at 12. And then while Ped was at the gym, I watched Evelyn for him. And then we went trampolining. And it was so fucking funny. Because we went there. And first of all, they make you buy special socks at this place. Because they're like, you need to wear our brand of socks in here with the grippy parts on the bottom. So you have to buy those too. So you had to buy tickets, and then you have to buy these fucking socks. 1 pair for each of us. So we can go into the trampoline place. 25 is no age for jumping. I know, it was very oops suddenly 30. Because I was like bouncing a little bit on the trampoline, and I was like, this doesn't feel good. It feels bad to my tummy. Hello, classic gamer. Simon, don't go on a trampoline, it will mess you up. And then, so they had the ninja course where you could, like, walk along, like, a thing to balance. But it turned at the same time. And then they had, like, what's the other one? There's, like, 2 balancing ones, and then another one. And then there was, like, one where you had to, like, hold on to this pole, and, like, it had a ball around it that you could stand on. And that was really hard too. So we did that a little bit. And then there was the fucking pit. Where it was like a swimming pool size. And it's filled with these like foam like rolls that are wrapped in like a fabric bag or something. And it's huge. And it's fortunately deeper than the one at TwitchCon. Because you were meant to jump into it and meant to sink down. And it was so fucking funny. So, like, Ped and Evelyn were jumping. And so Evelyn jumped in, I think, just by herself once. And then you, like, swim through the foam. And then Ped did it with her. And it was so fucking funny. Because when she jumped in, she just basically landed on top of the foam. But when Ped did it, he, like, sunk in. And he was, like, up to his chest in the foam, like, rolls. And then he was, like, trying to, like, get out. And he couldn't. And I was laughing so fucking hard. And there was an attendant at that pit, too, that was just watching to make sure people were, like, behaving well. And, I was, like, losing my goddamn mind. Because Evelyn, like, got out relatively quickly, and Ped was still at the fucking beginning, and there was no way for me to help him because he was on the edge where there was no like side to it, so I couldn't like reach over or anything, and he couldn't swim out to just the side, so he had to like he was trying to make his way through the end, and it was so fucking funny. And he got like, I think like 1/3 of the way, or maybe even 1/4 of the way, and he's like, I can't get out, and I was losing it. And then he got like, he turned around to do a backstroke, which I was like, that seems counterintuitive and like it's not going to work. So he started just like, he was struggling so much. He was like struggling to get out. And I was laughing so hard. And I had to like bend over because I was like, I'm gonna piss myself. And then the attendant man could like, he saw me laughing and he saw me saying stuff to Ped because I think I was like, just like making fun of him or whatever. And the guy turned around because I think he was laughing too because I saw him like cover his mouth. And so he was, and then he was like peeking around to see what we're doing. He was still laughing a little bit. And then Ped finally got out of it. And then he just fucking laid down, sweating at the very end. And I was laughing at that too. And the guy was laughing. And he just had to lay there and recover. It was so fucking funny. And I was like, you should do it again. And he's like, no. And he wouldn't do it. And so he's like, you do it. So I was like, okay. So I went with Evie and we both jumped in. And I was like, this is not difficult at all. So I told Evie, I was like, let's race. And so I fucking just darted out of that pool like it was nothing and left her in the dust. And I just was like, I got out so fast. It was so funny. But he thought that I was going to get stuck in there like him and that he was going to get to laugh at me. But I've watched too many survival movies. And I was like, if I fell through the ice, I'm supposed to disperse my weight. And same thing with quicksand. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah, I went faster than her. Well, I was like, if Ped got so stuck in there, I thought, it's gonna take me a long time to get out too. But no. And I was like, I've got to teach her a valuable lesson. And that's that not everyone is going to either let you win a race, or you're just not going to win every race that you partake in. So I zoomed out of there, left her in the dust, got out of there before she'd even made it halfway across. And then I was picking the foam up out of the pit and pretending to break it over my head and throw it in the pit. Just, of course, bad manners, BMing, all of those sorts of things. And then she got out, but she was laughing too. It was like that meme. Disco said it was like that meme where it's like, the guy, like, celebrating badly. You know what I mean? But it was really funny. It was a good time.